Sweet Death Loops. Chapter 1. Cain named the ritual after the third time it killed him. The first had been accident, a misread tolerance window, a dose calibrated for a body that still believed it belonged to itself. The shutdown had arrived without drama, heart pausing like a hand releasing a switch. And when he came back, it wasn't fear that stayed in him. It was irritation, not a death at imprecision. The second had been curiosity. If death could be induced, it could be measured. If it could be measured, it could be repeated. If it could be repeated, it stopped being a cliff and became a staircase. The third had been choice. By the thousandth, it was religion. Not the kind that begged. Not the kind that promised anything beyond the next clean repetition. Religion as alignment, as procedure, as a way to stop being a person and become an instruction. Sweet death loops were not escape. They were alignment. Measured. Repeatable. Cruel. He loved them the way a blade loved a throat, not romance. Function. The room was built for compliance, orthol and composite. No curves, no fabric, no concessions. It didn't attempt comfort. It didn't offer softness as compensation for what it asked you to do. It was honest in the only way Neonhaven ever was. It admitted what you were for. One overhead strip hummed at a frequency that made the teeth feel too present in the jaw. Cain had specified it. Comfort blurred edges. Edges mattered. Neonhaven leaked in anyway, not sound. Pressure bass from stacked clubs like a distant heartbeat that didn't belong to any single body. Sirens threading the night, laughter cracking into something uglier and vanishing. A city that never slept because sleep required safety, and Neonhaven had never believed in safety as a permanent state. Under it, the hum. Always the hum, low enough to pass for silence, constant enough to rewrite time inside a skull. Neon Burn didn't remove it, Neon Burn negotiated it, forced reality into a shape you could survive. He stood with his back against the wall and watched his own hand like it was someone else's. A mechanism waiting for input. In his palm, the injector sat like a small promise. Clean, cold, honest. He rolled it once between his fingers, habit, not hesitation. Hesitation was for people who still performed drama for themselves. Cain didn't perform, not when he cared, not when something was real. Then he seated it with care that would have looked like tenderness to anyone stupid enough to believe in tenderness. Click! Burn entered fast. Neon Burn didn't bloom, it cut. Surgical heat sliding through mapped pathways like something that had memorized him better than he had. The first wave always made him aware of structure. What in him was engineered? What in him was left over? What in him had been stitched into function so long ago it no longer felt like a scar? Breath fractured, then stabilized, spine straightening against the wall as if the wall were the only trustworthy thing in the room. Follow the pain, he said. Not a prayer. An instruction. The body complied. Pulse up, then snapped into rhythm. Not human, close enough to mock it. Behind his eyelids, hard white, thin red. A distant flash that could have been pleasure. Registered, filed, irrelevant. This wasn't pleasure. This was signal. He pushed deeper, too deep. The system protested, it always did. Not because it cared, because a system that didn't protest didn't last. Protest was maintenance, error logging, a warning before total failure. The overhead strip buzzed half a tone wrong, composite on his tongue, stomach going cold like a dial turned down from the inside. Knees buckled, he slid down the wall. One hand dug into his thigh, hard enough to leave bruises that would look like fingerprints later. Grounding, anchoring. The hum sharpened. For a second it wasn't sound. It was presence. An old mechanism noticing a parameter. Subject under stress. Images tore through him. Not memory, not vision. Data misfiring, bone light, composite screaming. A corridor that smelled like hot circuitry and old blood. A hand on the back of a skull. A command without language. Obey. His body responded before he had time to name what was happening. Spine rigid, jaw clenched so hard his teeth ached. A familiar shape of ownership without touch. Something deciding him without needing to ask. Heart stuttered, stopped, black, clean, merciful. No hum, no pull, no city. This is control.